Hello Internet and welcome to This Day in History for the 24th of September. Today we are in 1869, where for the last few months Wall Street tycoons Jay Gould and James Fisk has been running a ambitious and morally questionable plot to corner the entire gold market of the United States by allying themselves with at this point of course, President Ulysses Grant's brother-in-law. They had hoped to influence the man to sort of allow them to do some fairly morally questionable and in fact from time to time illegal moves in order to get full control over the entire United States gold market, especially since Grant was so willing to reinstate the gold standard after the Civil War. Utilizing Ulysses Grant's well-known personal proclivity to believe in his closest associates to a degree that he probably shouldn't, and thus allow him to be manipulated by less scrupulous people, they had been bribing several members of his inner circle, as well as I mentioned, allying themselves with his brother-in-law. Now, Grant wasn't too keen on his brother-in-law, but he really liked his sister, so they figured they could manipulate him through that. However, at the height of the gold panic, the Treasurer of the United States decided that this was not a good idea. He realized what Gould and Fisk was up to and decided that it was time to break the gold ring. And this is where Grant's personal integrity, which had never been in doubt, stood him in very good stead. Despite his advisors, or some of his advisors, telling him that what Gould and Fisk were doing was good for the country, Grant in fact saw through that simply because of his own innate honesty and somewhat conservative nature, and on this day in 1869 authorized the sale in one single go of $4 million worth of government gold bonds. The immediate influx of such a high amount of gold to the market immediately broke the gold ring as prices plummeted and they were stuck with immense amounts of gold stock that they simply could not get rid of, having purchased it for highly inflated rates. So, 1869, on the 24th of September, the day where Ulysses S. Grant, in one of the great successes of his otherwise somewhat, to my opinion, unfairly maligned presidency, broke the gold ring and the attempt of gaining control of the United States gold market by Fish and Gould. Until next time, I have been the Sage, and I wish you all a very happy day.